I think we should build amusement parks for animals.
We both put our hands out straight ahead and then just run as fast as we can. We'll smash that window.
That'd be a crazy crossover if it was Tom and Jerry and Mouse. And his girlfriend comes out just completely covered in paint. Just like speechless. There was blood running down her leg.
Oh, no.
She had a welt on her cheek.
Dude, you sound like you're dying too much. Oh my god.
I'm
Holy
fine.
shit.
This is the first podcast where Candy's louder.
Holy shit.
No, I'm
man.
fine.
It doesn't seem like it. Wow.
Dude, I got this. I'm ready.
I feel bad for
Alright.
you sitting here. Yeah, we got to do this for another hour.
I am here.
40 minutes minimum, I guess.
You don't gotta focus on it. Let's just... I'm talking shit about Ubisoft. And
Yeah, no, honestly, fuck, I'm over open world games. There's like 3 of them that do it right. Most of them are just trash now, though. They're just extra, here's an extra quest that'll pad out the runtime by 3 hours for no fucking reason.
I think we gotta go back to linear gaming. Like a lot of FromSoft games. Liza P was an amazing.
Yeah.
I would say the only good open world game.
Liza P was an open world. Elden Ring.
No,
is,
that was linear.
Yeah.
Another Crab's Treasure. Those are both from Souls likes. The roguelikes are not almost never open world. For example, that's always a dungeon raid.
But it's not linear either. Those are weird in
Generated.
between. Yeah.
The only good open world to come out recently that I can think of is Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring.
Yeah. Red Dead
Apparently,
Redemption
Ghost
2.
of Tsushima was good.
Yeah, I want to play that one. The
I
sequel,
can't play it.
The sequel looks fantastic too. Yeah. I also can't play it. We got nothing that runs that shit. That's crazy.
You gotta get a better PC.
Yeah, no, fuck $60, 200-hour plus long games.
Nah, I've been playing them. They're fun.
I like a good $15 to $30, 30-hour game. That's much better. That's beatable. That's
Why? Because you're broke and you're bad at games?
no, because I like to finish games in my lifetime.
I've beaten Elden Ring 4 times.
Yeah, I was gonna say Elden Ring isn't a good example.
I-
All the other fucking
I did
open
Dark
world
Souls in like 2 weeks.
bullshit. Did you beat the Assassin's Creed when you were playing?
No.
How long would that have taken?
Oh my god, so much
That's
longer.
what I'm fucking talking about. Fuck
That's because those are bad games.
beating that.
I'm saying
shit.
there
Why-
are good examples of games you can play forever.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've put fucking 150 in Lethal Company, so but I feel like that's not one.
I've
That
also
one's
been
not
going back
comparable.
and playing old games. Like I've been getting into more JRPGs and Japanese games.
Fuck JRPGs. Why?
Nier is a good example.
JRPG is like the
Japanese
Final
roleplay.
Fantasy where you got the cards and you have to like.
No. That so
It's the 5v5 or whatever, and you pick what AI does what move, and then it goes and battles, and then the AI does their move. That's a JRPG.
that's
isn't it?
turn-based JRPG. JRPGs just means it's an RPG game that normally has a 5-band system, or you have a character that follows you around that you tell to do tasks while you fight.
5-band. What are you talking about? What?
Pokemon's also a good example. You have your
Is it
you have,
just
you have a
Japanese
lineup.
roguelike?
What?
Is it just Japanese?
No, it's a Japanese
Or not
RPG.
roguelike.
It's
RPG,
where
yeah.
you as a
Not
main
roguelike.
character have a select set of skills, and then you have an ensemble cast of either monsters or other characters that follow you along throughout the game.
Well, fuck those turn-based games.
Yeah,
I
fuck
hate
turn-based
those
games.
ones.
I haven't been able to
I
get
don't-
into Final Fantasy, even though apparently it's amazing and blah blah blah. I can't.
Yeah, I played a little bit of like the fucking Xbox original one, like the Duke fucking whatever, and that one was alright. But I hated the combat because it's like an open world run around puzzles, whatever, normal game.
Did you like Pokemon?
I do like Pokemon, yeah, I'll say that.
I think it sucks in that too.
That's fair, yeah. I don't love the combat in that either.
Or have you ever
You like
played
the
World of
combat?
Warcraft?
Dude, it's such a nerdy. I don't understand. There's so many weird things. So.
It is nerdy. If you're playing point to click, if you're doing
Yeah.
point to click at all, yeah. But you're also doing. You're right. If you're doing numbers games at all, you're far gone from the normie scene. But if you're doing point and click at all, like anything, Dota, Civ, any of that shit, even though they're all completely different genres, different games.
No, I've met so many, but like the thing is, like, everyone plays Pokemon at least casually to an extent.
I was gonna say,
No, I've never. I can't. I can only name the first gen. I can name.
You played a Pokemon game.
Nope.
Most people have.
I just like it for the collector whatever-thon kind of game. Because that shit,
Yu-Gi-Oh though.
I'm an addict.
Bakugan. Those were my shit.
Hell yeah.
So you're the niche one. You're the weird one.
No, Bakugan is the shit.
No,
I don't care
Bakugan.
what
Everyone
anyone
had
says.
or Beyblades.
I mean, I had
I never had Beyblades.
You didn't have a Beyblade?
Nah, but I went.
There was always that one. I didn't either. But
I would
there was the
double-
rich kid that had them.
I would double down in Bakugan. I was like, I don't want Beyblade. I want.
You
more
want the little
Bakugans.
balls that turned
Yeah.
into dragons.
Dude, that shit was. I remember taking those things
So you know
everywhere.
Pokemon's actually, like, statistically the most popular media franchise ever.
Yeah. They make a fuck ton of money. They got so much merch to sell over there. It's crazy.
More than Mickey Mouse, more than Disney.
That makes sense. I know Lego's in the running too. You alright?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I hit the revive.
Okay. That's good.
What the fuck are we talking about? Sorry, I was dying. I completely.
I don't know. You got any other topics?
I do. Do you remember paintballing?
I went like 2 times. I did not go enough.
I love paintballing
But those-
and airsoft. I have like different silly stories.
Those 2 times, I fucking loved it. Yeah, those were
It's
good.
so much fun. So we would go to our friend's place that had like this farm, and we'd essentially go out to like the back area, the backwoods of his farm, and we would all just get up into teams and break
I
off
did that one
and go
time.
and shoot each other.
I didn't do that enough. You guys did that often. I went one. I don't
And
know why I didn't-
one of the times we went, his girlfriend played with us, and she was on their team, and it was me and Steven, the one that's been on the pod. We were on a team, and we were running.
you had that treehouse in the back too.
That's where we went to, yeah.
Yeah.
And I got shot at, but it didn't hit me. So I was like, oh, someone's over there. So I flank around them. Like I start walking up this hill, and I see that they're still shooting at where I was. So then all I see is gunfire. So I grab my gun, and I just literally start unloading into it. And I hear just like oh, and then I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And so I was waiting for like a hit, and I just kept shooting it. And then our friend goes, Carlos, stop. And I just stop. And his girlfriend comes out just completely covered in paint, just like speechless. There was blood running down her leg.
Oh,
She had a
no.
welt on her cheek. I
Oh,
unloaded the
no.
entire fucking gun just onto her. And she was... She was so overwhelmed she couldn't say hit. She couldn't like let me know to stop. So she was just getting fucking pelted.
Oh no.
That's a traumatic thing to share on the podcast.
That is horrible. That was funny at first, and then
I just shot the shit out of her, yeah.
yeah. Oh no.
I felt pretty bad though.
That's good.
But with airsoft, dude,
I never
one
did any airsoft.
airsoft was so much worse because that's one where you have to say hit. Like it's not, there isn't just like if you say hit, that's to get people to stop in paintball because it hurts.
Yeah.
But in airsoft, that's so that people know you're dead.
No, I always knew the kid too who had like airsoft just still in there. They're like, yeah, it's in there. I don't know how to get it out.
Oh, a BB,
Just like stuck in their skin. Yeah.
I remember hearing about that exact story of like, you don't fuck around with BB guns. That shit can have you lose a limb or lose an eye.
Yeah. I mean, you wear the glasses, but yeah, still any orifice that a BB goes in is probably no good.
I had a BB gun when I was like 11.
You had a BB gun? Very cool, Aaron.
I had an airsoft, nothing like that.
Aren't they the same? Is there a difference?
Airsoft is plastic.
Oh, and the BBs are the metal ones?
Mhm.
Oh.
BBs are in shotguns.
I see. That's crazy.
It's so low force. It's just air pressure. So
We should not give those to children.
no, they can kill birds. That's it.
Yeah, they should not be looked at as a toy by children. Because I remember looking at those like they were just a fancy toy when I was a kid.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, it was, dude. When I was 4 years old, my friend had a Remington, like the gun from Christmas Story.
Yeah.
He
Don't
had
shoot your eye out.
the Remington. Is that what it's called? No,
I don't fucking know.
the Red Rider, something
It's-
like that.
Halloween's over though. It's Christmas time already. Everything's doing
Anyways,
it, so we gotta
it's
watch that.
I had one of the cock rifles, right? and we were hanging out at his house, and there was just this shitty garage at his neighbor's house. And he goes, "Hey Carlos, I'm gonna set up a bunch of fucking cans on the window, and we're gonna shoot at them." And I was 4 years old, so I was like, "Okay." So we started shooting at the cans, and then it shot through the window. So then we tried to shoot each panel of the window to shatter the window completely. And once it did, me and him crawled through and just went and started like shooting at random stuff in the garage. And then we tried getting in the car, but then the alarm went off, so we ran away.
Hell yeah. Yeah, if we're just doing story time, I have a psychotic story that I just remember from when I was like 5, maybe 6. I was just in preschool with this one kid. I don't remember who he was. I was like 6. We were just bored in this room though, and he goes, "Hey, you want to break that window?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think
Just a little gremlin.
if we both put our hands out straight ahead and then just run as fast as we can, we'll smash that window." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, let's do that."
That won't work at all.
It did. No, we broke the window. I remember he got his hands all cut
I was
up.
gonna say, did it cut up his hands?
Yeah, it was a bad scene.
Did he freak out?
I don't really remember.
Have you ever seen a kid that gets injured, like a bad injury, and they don't react?
Yeah,
and
no,
you're like, what the fuck?
I don't really remember. I remember we got in a lot of trouble though, because they were like, "Wait," and they come and check the broken window, and yeah, a kid's bleeding. So yeah, I remember getting. I didn't get hurt though. I think I pulled back at the last. I was like, "This is probably a bad idea." I don't think I wasn't really invested in it. That was all him. But yeah, I remember breaking that window.
It's like Charlie when Matt gets in the car. And he's like, "Get in, Charlie," and he's like, I don't need to. It's fine. Yeah, I'll watch you do it."
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Pussy.
And then he just smashed. You were supposed to jump out. You were supposed to jump out. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how it happened. You got to play that in the edit.
You gotta play that. You're gonna edit this.
Oh, I don't wanna.
You don't work tomorrow. I do.
I don't wanna.
And I'm sick.
Yeah, you got all the excuses. So I suppose.
That would be so cool. That'd be so rad. I'm so happy now. Oh my god. That is such a funny story, Gaten.
Thanks for the pity. I appreciate it.
He's like a different person.
Yeah, wow.
Blood being crimson red really feels like it's like the universe is trying to tell you something.
What would that be?
Red means bad. Red means life.
Well, yeah, we put that association to it because of blood, not vice versa. Red didn't always mean bad until we saw a bunch of blood and all our people die without that.
But blood was always red.
Yeah?
Blood always been bad.
But wait, does the concept of red outlive anything that was red?
Did you know purple's fake?
Does the concept of red still live on before red existed in the universe?
Yeah. Because of spectrums.
So then, no. Red isn't always bad. Red wasn't bad before the universe.
Red bad.
Yeah, red was...
Did you know
Yeah.
purple's not a thing?
What the fuck do you think those shrimp with the goddamn 13 cones in their eyes, what do you think they see?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think about this every time I'm trying to sleep and I can't sleep.
They
because
see
I'm
ghosts.
So we have 3 cones, and we can see fucking 20 million colors with those 3 cones. They have 13 cones?
Well, no, actually. That's what I was going to say with the purple thing. Some colors aren't actually colors. They're the equivalent of if our brain was a computer, we would see an error sign. But that's not practical for a living biological being. So instead, we just make a color of the absence of green, which is purple. The absence of green is purple. The absence of red is, I think, brown.
So what the fuck do those shrimp see?
Wait, I know this.
You know this.
Well, I don't fully know this, but from my understanding, it's like all the colors that you would see at the bottom of the ocean, kind of, or like in deep seas, or like in the ocean.
That's the latest ass answer.
It's like
the
different
ocean,
shades
obviously.
it's different shades of brown and blue at the end of the day.
That's all they see?
And it helps them see better underwater, yeah.
Nah, man, I've seen about like 2 million.
They see like machinos. I don't know what
You can already see like 200,000 of brown and like 200,000 shades of blue. So I'm calling bullshit on that.
But no, he's saying that brown would appear as colors we can't even imagine.
They would, yeah. That's what colors we can't even imagine. That's what I sit there and think about. Because there's millions and millions and millions of those.
But that's like the face of God. Like, you can't picture the face. What does he look like?
But yeah, I suppose we look at the same thing. It would, yeah, that's so weird. But what would those colors look like? I can't picture any.
You
other
can
colors.
attempt to say, but it's the same way as trying to describe some sort of deity. The undescribable.
There can't be more colors.
No, giving words to the undescribable is purely a supplementary experience. Like, if I told you that you're gonna come like you never have before.
Why do you always take it to these? Okay.
And then you come, and it's just normal. It wouldn't really do, would it?
What is this analogy? Jesus.
I don't know. How you help me out? What is the describe the undescribable? I think I just did a pretty good job. It's like trying to put a dick where there's no dick.
What is wrong with your head, sir?
I don't know. I get in my head because I worry that you say there's no jokes if I say any of my actual thoughts.
There has been a lack of jokes.
No, I don't think so.
What's a good joke? I don't know any jokes. I don't know what that means still.
Okay, wait, no. Describe the undescribable. Like, my dad coming home, or,
I don't know. You put me on the spot here. I feel like I'll come back with some eventually, but I don't know when. That's a hard...
anchovies tasting good.
I mean, is it oxymoron?
Is oxymoronic undescribable?
Yeah, I don't... It's pretty describable, I think.
Well, do oxymoronic things happen, or is that just contradictory things? I thought oxymoronic things only happen in literary devices, like in literature.
I guess just a contradiction is what I was thinking. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not...
Well,
I don't know,
like,
I'll be honest. No idea.
What's something that needs to have like its purpose is having a bottom?
A bucket? I don't know.
A bottomless bucket.
Yeah? Is that... What was the point? Is that undescribable?
No, well, yeah.
It's describable for sure.
Well, I can't think of an example of an oxymoron.
Feasible?
An unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. Is that an oxymoron?
I don't know what an
paradox.
oxymoron is anymore.
An oxymoronic thing is a contradictory statement that cannot be.
Is it not just... Yeah, it's just a... I don't know. This is an English class.
School's in session, motherfucker.
Here's the correct answer.
Oh, school is in session. What do you got?
Describing the undescribable. Something that is indescribable is too intense, extreme, or unusual to describe. So anything that's just too extreme or intense.
Where the fuck's the punchline?
There's no punchline. It's just what Google says.
Have we talked about Alf on this podcast yet?
Alien life forms?
Yeah, not Forms, the one guy. He's a pretty cool guy.
Makes me think of elves.
I've
I've
heard
been
people-
learning so much about elves.
I heard people shit talk Alf. I don't remember from where, but
It's
I
a bad
remember
show.
they were saying it was bad. No, I will not take this.
He looks gross looking.
That's the point. He eats cats.
I don't. Why?
He lives in their attic.
Why do I want to root for that guy?
Because he's pretty funny. He cracks jokes.
So he's like Roger before American Dad.
Yeah, but they made him like lovable.
Oh, dude, I think I ate too many cough drops. My tummy hurts. I might need to eat a cat. I told Caleb I was gonna go catch geese and blame it on Venezuelans.
Yeah?
Yeah, we don't have Haitians here. We have Venezuelans. So I was just gonna go up in the park with like a bag of bread and round up all the geese.
And do what with them? Geese are vicious, man.
Well, I guess I could eat them because that's what they said they
You're
were
gonna fight
doing.
all those geese?
Dude, actually, I would like to start a cockfighting ring with geese.
There's too many of them. And I don't know what they do.
Waterfowls in general.
Ecologically, I don't know if they're good, if they're bad, if there's too many of them.
Waterfowls are disgusting.
really care,
Dude.
yeah,
Have you ever
let's-
seen the inside of a bird?
Yeah, let's pit them against each other and make them fight. I would definitely watch that.
Chicken versus goose. Who's winning?
Goose.
All right.
Geese are vicious, man.
Depends if it's a rooster or not.
Nah, still goose.
Goose versus a duck.
Goose. Goose are big and vicious.
Pelican versus goose.
I don't know how strong pelican are, but I'm gonna still probably give it to the goose. I think
Flamingo versus goose.
probably flamingo. Those are big, but I don't know how strong they are.
All right.
either.
All right. So what?
Probably stronger than I think.
How
though.
many goose could you take on?
I don't.
How many geese?
So I'm thinking my game plan would be
How many flamingo?
a goose is coming at me, right?
I think
Grab
a
it by.
turkey could beat up a goose.
Oh, turkey might be a good contender.
Oh, that's fair. That's
But
fair.
I think so. My game plan for a goose, if it's coming after me and I'm like, I gotta kill this thing, grab it by the neck and then just fucking flip it over and
So I
slam
think
it.
everybody's
I feel
game
like that's
plan is.
the-
My plan is to kick the
But I
shit out
feel
of
like
it.
they're gonna like they got good
Fight?
pecs. That shit'll draw blood if they like.
I'll kick the shit out of it. That's what I was
Maybe,
gonna say.
maybe yeah.
Kick it, then grab it by the neck.
Yeah.
You
so
start. It's like a video game. I have to stagger it first.
I'm gonna be honest. One, I think
I have to break its guard.
I feel minorly confident in saying one. Two, I gotta be feeling like I gotta be on some like cocaine, fucking crazed out. Like I don't think I can do that normally. No.
My parents
Two
have-
geese?
my parents
Dude,
have
why is our
geese.
go-to talking about fighting different
My parents have
wildlife?
turkeys and shit. I think I could take down like 8.
I feel like I could take more turkeys down than geese.
What if they were anthropomorphized? Like, what if they could talk?
Negative 20. I couldn't fight a single one of those.
Run away.
What if they were talking shit though?
About who?
You. Your mom's a fucking whore. And then they peck at you. Dumbass, fucking lard ass, come here, dipshit.
That's just my hands. I have no weapons. I'm probably just taking it like a bitch and walking away.
Yeah, you would walk away, dumbass. You can't even take this goose ass to school, huh? Huh?
Yeah, I just wouldn't acknowledge and probably keep walking. That's
Big man, what? You think you're tough?
that's
You think you're tough?
this is nightmare fuel. Yeah, wow.
Dude, that happened
Wow.
to me at Sonic.
Did you say buff or was I just picturing a buff goose?
I did it.
You didn't say buff. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just picturing a buff goose, anthropomorphized, fucking talking shit.
His neck moving back and
That
forth.
is nightmare fuel. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Hey, where the fuck you walking?
With that voice, oh god, yeah. I'm speed walking away and like, don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Keep going.
I think I could take
Now,
a
this kid on the
bunch
other
of
hand, I could probably take one of those children
what?
of an anthropomorphized goose kid. I could probably beat that guy up.
Like a Tom and Jerry character?
No, I would just.
You know, like the little duckling he helps?
I could definitely kick that thing's ass.
You have to go that low. You're like, I could probably kill Jerry from Tom and Jerry.
You know what? I
Could you beat Jerry from
I could-
Tom and Jerry?
Whoa.
Do you think you could catch him as a mouse?
No. Have
Here's
you seen
the
how
thi-
crafty that guy is?
I would just set a mousetrap.
Well, yeah, that being said, Tom is pretty stupid. I feel like a lot of the things. My biggest gripe with watching those is if they just do it a second time, it would have probably worked. Like, I watched, they'll do a trap and it fails for some dumb reason. But, like, not
Just wait again.
because the trap went off or whatever. Just, like, do it again, but, like, don't mess up how you did, and then it'll fucking catch them, you dumbass. But they always switch it up. They're like, oh, the big box didn't work. Now we gotta use a bomb. But no, just try the fucking big box again. What the hell?
I'd gas him out.
Cut, I think?
Yeah.
You
But
ever-
I apologize.
You ever read Desperado? Is that what it was?
I think Mouse.
A Little Night Mouse?
The Little Night Mouse, yeah.
Yeah, that
Mouse
was a
fiction
good-ass book.
is a whole subgenre, but I do want to actually explain what Mouse is, so I can give some grace. Essentially, it was like one of the first graphic novels,
Weird.
and it depicted in a fun like Sunday comic style, super dark and depressing.
Like Archie? They look like Archie?
Looked like those.
That's not old. Oh, those. Weird.
And it would
So yeah, it looked like Archie.
yeah, kind of like Archie, but instead it would be Hitler mouses, like hunting down the other mouse, and you'd
What
follow
a
the mice.
Wild story.
and
What
you-
the fuck?
Yeah, it is crazy. I feel like I'm not doing it justice. I don't know enough about it. Maybe they're not Jewish mice. That was an insensitive joke from me.
Well, they are Nazi mice.
I think so. Yeah. Let me look
Other mice.
Let me look it
I
up.
think the metaphor is pretty obvious.
A Survivor's Tale is a graphic novel by American cartoon artist Spiegelman that serialized. It depicts Spiegelman interviewing his father about his experience as a Polish Jew and Holocaust survivor, shown through rats and mice. So I was right. Yeah, it is.
Wild.
That'd be a crazy crossover if it was Tom and Jerry and Mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Why did you see that?
Yeah, when they run out of ideas, they want to make a dark, edgy Tom and Jerry for adults. That's all they gotta do.
Narnia plus Game of Thrones.
Yeah, why hasn't that happened? That can easily happen. They just gotta put a talking lion in Game of Thrones. Boom. You're done.
Yeah, I agree. I think Narnia was a cool movie, and I think Game of Thrones was a hit. So if you put both of those together, obviously.
Do you remember Desperado though? Yeah.
I remember, that's do your ears hang low? Can you not wobble to the
I don't know.
floor?
Do you
Because
remember?
he had big ears.
I don't remember anything about the story other than he was a little night guy.
And he had a rapier.
And
he
fought.
Ting, ting.
What was the story? Who was he fighting? He was fighting a thing.
Fascism.
He's fighting Oh,
No,
shit.
no, it was feudalism. So instead, it's just imperialism. He was fighting the empire.
That was a good book, though. I don't remember.
I thought it was a movie.
Is it a movie? I remember reading the book.
I watched the movie.
It was a movie.
I don't think it was called Desperado.
It was something like that, though. Wasn't it?
Mouseperado?
No, it was not Mount. Oh, hang on.
It has to be a mouse or a rat pun. We're just gonna run log today because I feel like since you're editing, you're gonna cut a bunch. That's cool.
The Tale
You
of
seemed bored,
Desperado.
so I got insecure.
The Tale of Desperado.
The Tale of Desperado.
No, Despero.
Despero.
I think. Despereaux. I think that's Despero.
I learned so much about fairies and elves.
God, I don't want to do
and
this again.
fairy
No, we
tales.
talked about this off pod, and we don't gotta.
Why? It was fun.
It wasn't.
You
Ever bit weirdly, she was like super into that whole idea. I don't understand. No, that was so stupid.
all
God damn it.
goblins are fairies.
Goblins aren't fucking
Vampires are fairies.
No.
Zombies are fairies.
No.
Elves are fairies.
Again, not in the
Sprites
slur
are
way,
fairies.
in the like fucking Tinkerbell fairy kind of way.
Yeah, she's a fairy too.
No,
They're
I'm not
all
doing that.
fairies, which just describes like a little mythological
No,
creature.
fairies are little guys with wings. And that's a fact.
Okay, what's an elf?
Elf are big guys with pointy ears.
Why aren't they're little sometimes?
They can. You know what? They're just guys with pointy ears.
And fairies don't have to have wings. What about
They gotta-
Midsummer's Eve, the Shakespeare play?
Don't know what that
It's
is.
about the fairy folk, where they're like elves and little
I don't
pixies.
know what that is.
You're talking about pixies.
So it doesn't count.
A pixie's not a fairy.
Yep. They're the same thing.
But an elf and a fairy can't be the same thing.
Nope.
So what's a pixie then, kid?
Little guys with wings.
Then what's a fairy?
Little guys with wings.
What's a fairy tale?
It's a fun story.
About?
Some pigs blowing houses down.
Yeah, those are fairies.
Nope.
Anthropomorphic animals kind of bleed the line. That's where it gets weird. You ever
Nope.
watch Hoodwinked?
And yeah, I'm down to pivot into Hoodwinked. I fucking love Hoodwinked. Dude, that yodeling goat he's my spirit animal, I'm pretty sure.
That's the Red Robin parody, right?
Red Robin. Red Riding Hood?
Dude, yeah.
Yum.
Yeah, you take the lead. You take the lead on this one.
I don't remember nothing except it was like a Shrek. I do remember it was just being like a Shrek. They took all the fairy tales and they said, what if a murder happens? Or what if a crazy... It was a murder, right? It was a detective frog doing something. And then they gotta go on the adventure, and then they see the yodeling goat, and then they fly? Because of the yodeling goat? And then they...
They need...
Did they save a grandma? They gotta save the grandma from the Big Bad Wolf. Was that the movie? What the fuck was Hoodwinked about?
Hoodwink treats Little Red Riding Hood like it's a murder mystery where they investigate each person getting their perspective of the story. You have Little Red, the Big Bad Wolf.
On Who Ate Grandma?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It's a fairy tale parody though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was kind of like Shrek where they did that, but Shrek was more Disney, fuck you oriented.
Yeah, they were just making a claim on the Brothers Grimm.
Yeah, and then they made a sequel, which I don't remember anything about, but I do remember
Shrek 2,
hating.
it's so good. You should watch it.
No, Hoodwinked 2.
And then they made Shrek 3. No one likes that one.
I know about Shrek 2. Don't you tell me.
Do you remember Shrek 3?
Was that the one with the kids?
Are you Shrek 1 or Shrek 2?
Am I?
No, which one you like more?
Shrek 2, obviously.
I've kind of came back around on Shrek 1.
Shrek 1's a fantastic movie, of course. But Shrek 2, no,
You
it's
seem
just,
like
every,
Shrek
it's
2
just
type of
everything but
guy.
better, yeah.
Do you even remember Shrek 3?
It's the one with the kids, right?
No, that's Shrek 4. Obviously, dumbass.
No, Shrek 4 is the one with the...
She gets pregnant in Shrek 3. Dumbass.
What the fuck is Shrek 3 then? No, I don't.
Tell me. You said you like Shrek.
I know
Tell
1
me.
and 2. I can give you the rundown of both
No,
of those.
think. Put it together. Come on.
She's pregnant?
No, he has to go get King Who.
Julian.
No, it's the little guy, and he's a little twink, and he has to go...
Farquaad?
No, he has to go get King Arthur from the Camelot, and
What?
he takes a boat to Camelot where King Arthur's in school, and then Shrek goes to medieval high school and gets King Arthur and teaches him how to have confidence where they go back and fight Prince Charming.
You're making that up.
I'm not!
That's a fake
Prince
movie.
Charming the whole time is trying to fuck Fiona again, but instead she doesn't like him from the get-go, so instead he's doing like politics the whole time, and he's trying to become king.
I don't remember a single thing of that.
And then Shrek 4 is Rumpelstiltskin.
No, Shrek 4 is the kids. Shrek 5 is Rumpelstiltskin.
There is a Shrek 5.
Was that the one coming out now?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's
Okay,
there's no
Well, then
Shrek.
Shrek 3 is definitely the one with the kids.
Rumpelstiltskin was the kid one.
That
No.
was in 4.
No, that was 3.
She gets pregnant in 3. I said
no,
that,
you
dumbass.
were wrong. She has the kids.
Do
in
you
3.
really want to fact check this?
No.
Look it up and prove yourself wrong.
Wait, no, you're right. It's a dream sequence with the kids. And they used it in all the fucking marketing promotion of, oh, Shrek babies.
And then you get the donkey babies. Donkey. Have you
Am
seen
I right
Shrek
about that?
rap?
Shrek 3 is the one marketed with all the fucking...
Did I show you the Shrek rap?
No.
I'll send it to you
Is
so you
it-
can put it in post.
Actual Mike Myers rapping, or...
No, it's AI.
Oh, then I kind of don't give
My
a shit.
swamp, donkey. This is my swamp.
I kind of couldn't care less. No, I'll just skip this segment.
Skip right here.
No, donkey. This is not one. My swan. Yeah, donkey. This is not one.
What's the pot at?
Yeah, donkey. This is my swan. My swan. Yeah, donkey. This is my swan. My swan. Yeah, donkey.
Wait, watch him go off though.
Sipping that lean is bubbly. Smoking that green is lovely. Yeah, donkey. What's in a bag? Pumpy.
I hate this.
He's kind of going off, isn't he though?
Yeah, I know. I don't.
What for?
That is horrible.
There's the Shrek rap. Everybody's doing that nowadays, where they're doing AI rap. All right.
Yeah, so the plankton one,
Cut. We're back.
we cut.
You said you were gonna cut all of that out.
Oh, I was just saying that.
You're not gonna do that.
I probably wasn't.
You're not gonna put in the visuals either.
We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll do something funny. I'll do something funny, I suppose. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so Shrek has kids in the fourth movie.
I was right.
Look up the
Our
Shrek
producer
3.
looked it up.
No, look up the Shrek 3 promotional material.
She's
He
pregnant.
has a nightmare in the third movie about having kids.
And no, like the cover has the babies on it, right? They like
Because she has him in
No,
the
it
end of the
doesn't.
movie.
it doesn't. I remember seeing
The
it.
fourth one doesn't have the cover of the babies, but
My swamp! Don't get this is my swamp!
because he loses the babies for like most of the movie anyway.
When I was a kid, I had Shrek 2 on DVD, and there was an extra bonus feature where like the ghost of
The
Farquaad.
baby's on the poster.
haunts
I'm not
them.
crazy.
One baby.
One baby. One baby.
It's a nightmare. He has.
Oh,
No, how do we riff about being unfunny without me making fun of other comedians or Caden? I got Smosh lore,
Smosh lore. Like the YouTube?
Johnny Depp, it just says.
What's up with Johnny Depp? Yeah. Talking about pirates.
It was Halloween, so I was looking at it, and I was like, gosh, Johnny Depp's like such a weird idea of cool. Like, I feel like if someone said Johnny Depp's so cool, no one would blink an eye. But I also feel like he's also such a fucking weirdo. Just like but he's like Los Angeles boiled into a person.
Sure.
You know what I
agree with
mean?
that. Yeah.
He's weird,
Does a lot of cocaine.
but he's like, he wears a bandana as a bracelet, and then he'll have like like, you're aspiring to dress like Johnny Depp. You want to wear a fedora and 4 necklaces with like 12 bracelets on your hand, and you're like, I can wear the fedora because I can pull it off.
Don't want to wear a fedora.
And you're
though.
gonna end up wearing vests.
But I do like the multiple rings look. I'll say
yeah,
that,
like a guy that has too many rings. I feel like
I don't hate that. Yeah.
no. There's something there about.
I like the look. I hate wearing rings, dude. It's so uncomfortable. It's like I want to say like claustrophobia. I don't know. It's like a weird. It's trapped on my finger. Get it off.
I
kinda
think
feeling.
the
I hate
more
it.
rings on your finger, it's like clan tags for like harassing women.
No.
Yeah, it's just like they're each one is it's like Captain Planet.
You got the one Redding wearing. That's good. You caress that one. That's the only one. Then
No,
after that.
I just think wearing like a bandana on your wrist, having a ring that also has a chain connecting to your bracelet,
It's pretty
and then
douchey.
also like a finger ring. You're like,
I think it's pretty douchey for sure.
it's pick me boy energy.
I
That's
don't think I can argue with that. Yeah. Bro, what the fuck is this? This is a Grim Adventures
Kids
Billy and
Next
Mandy
Door.
with Kids Next Door crossover? I don't remember this. What the hell?
We're watching cartoons in the background.
Did you know they did this?
No.
I never liked Billy and Mandy. So it grossed me out. It was too like these are all gross characters, and I was like, yeah.
For some reason, whenever I think of like any of the old Cartoon Network stuff, all I can think of is creepy pastas like the Hidden Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Did you know that Mandy's already dead and we're watching her go through the 7 stages of hell?
weird. I don't think of that at all.
Episode 14, the Lost Gumball episode. Gumball and Darwin went to school, but they weren't smiling, and the TV has static on it. All of a sudden, it cuts to the principal's office. The parents are
What
there.
is this bit?
The kids are gone. Gumball is dead. But
Yeah, I feel like I watched.
all across the
Oh,
hallway.
you're still going. My bad.
And then there's static, and it's like, grab the knife. And then it cuts, and it's like Anais, and she's super scared and sad. Dude, I'm crying.
You just making
And-
shit up? That doesn't happen in the
and-
show.
And then it statics,
It's never
and the
happens
parents
in
are
the show.
crying.
You're just making. This is a fan fiction.
And
This is your Gumball fan fiction.
they have Darwin in a box, and it's all bloody.
Oh
It's a
God!
bloody box.
What are you doing in your Gumball fan fiction? Stop.
And
Stop
now
it.
Anais is crying, and she's like, "Where's Gumball?" And they're like, "It's okay, Anais."
Stop this. Stop.
And then
this.
you just see like a dead Gumball and Darwin on the static, and they're like, "Grab that knife."
I forgot everything I was gonna say. Wow. I was gonna say something and that's just it's all gone. Wow. Are
I
you
really
okay?
like Gumball.
Are you alright, man?
Yeah.
Alright. It's only mildly concerning.
What'd I do?
The weird Gumball fanfiction for
That
one.
was a creepypasta.
That was a creepy. Oh, my bad. There's a big difference.
That on stage.
Start crying while describing.
Do some Kaufman shit. Yeah, that's genius. There you go.
The crying on command's hard because you have to really work it up.
It
And
really
I know
sells it, though,
I
yeah.
have the clock running, so I don't want to run the light while trying to make myself cry. Then a guy, like the host, walks up on stage, is like, "Hey man, that's your time." And I look over and I'm like, "And come on!"
You can't stop it. You just gotta keep
just
going.
crying. He just looks in my face and,
You stare him in the eyes and tears running down your face.
and that's when the principal said they're not coming to school tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
Grab the knife.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you got something? I don't know.
Oh!
I think I just did a good dance.
You talking about manatees?
That's what you pull out of your ass.
That's sad, isn't it? I don't know. We're talking about sad things.
Did you know that axolotls aren't gonna exist naturally other than store bought?
Yeah, I know there's more in houses than there are naturally. And manatee just saddens me so much. Those things don't deserve it. I think a lot of animals, there's an argument for me that some of them, they might deserve it. Manatees definitely don't. They deserve to stay alive forever. Preserve them.
I think we should build amusement parks for animals.
So, like, they can ride rides?
Yeah, so they have fun.
I like that idea. That's a great idea.
Like, I want to start learning about animal culture.
That seems like such a waste of time and money and maintaining so a dolphin can go on a roller coaster.
Yeah, it would be a water slide.
There's still a lot of maintaining that would be needed to...
It'd be so much fun, though. You see the guys squeaking all over.
You see him... Look at him go! Look at him go! You couldn't do that in a cage, though.
They do flip, like you could do it to a different... What? In a cage? Why are they caged?
I'm gonna say you couldn't.
Oh, you just put these out in nature.
That's what I mean. You wouldn't be able to see it very good.
It's not for people. I said an amusement park for animals.
I see. So no money will be made.
You're
A
misunderstanding
lot of
my
it
idea.
will all be lost. I understand. No, I'm getting...
It's an amusement park
Uh-huh.
for animals.
So no money... So who's buying tickets?
The animals.
They're buying them?
Well, there's an initiative of there's animals there, so predators will go there. So then they run and they get scared and naturally go on the rides.
Oh, I thought you were going to try and bring it back to the geese that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, and then that's
No.
where the geese I rounded up and captured.
Oh, you feed them?
The human ones that we were talking about, yeah.
The human ones? They weren't human. You're misdiagnosing my bit.
Oh, they were buff.
They were buff, anthropomorphic geese.
They don't deserve an amusement park. If you're trying to build them one, I will
Yeah,
stop
those
that.
guys don't get it.
No, they do not get one.
Hey, yo, look at the fucking slide. I can't wait to go down
gonna say,
this.
if anything-
I don't want to wait in line. That's the thing about geese. They never fucking wait in line.
And so if anything, we would build an
They just
amusement
cut
park
right off.
right next to where they live and say, you cannot come in.
I'll be driving, and the goose doesn't wait its turn. It just cuts me right out. Just decides to start walking. He's like, hey, you're fucking walking here.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck all those
Geese have no manners.
I hate geese. These sons of bitches.
You really never heard the Gumball creepypasta?
That's a real thing? You weren't just making that up?
Yeah.
No, you're definitely just making that up.
No, like link.exe. So I was in the 7th grade.
Yeah, no.
You're
talking about Sonic EXE and Ben Drowned.
Ben Drowned, is that link.exe?
That's the link. That's the Zelda one.
Yeah.
I think that's Sonic.exe.
When I was a boy, I loved playing Zelda so much that I bought a lost version of the game from my friend. But when I loaded it up, Link was saying stuff different than normal. He was like, he wouldn't stop mogging me.
This one you're making up.
That's pretty much how it goes.
This one you're making up.
And he was bleeding.
No, that's pretty much how it goes.
This is a real thing?
He was bleeding out of my eyes, and he just mogged me and said, "Why aren't you sad maxing? Why aren't you sad maxing?" So then I started to sad max, and I became like Link, and I started to mog everyone around.
I became him. The end.
Well,
That's pretty much how it goes.
sorry.
Logan, you're on the pod.
Why is everyone freaking out about this squirrel in New York, bro?
Dude, Peanut the squirrel? Dude,
Why is everyone freaking out about it?
that is crazy.
I don't know what this is.
I don't understand.
So, there was this...
I need my chronically online partner to
Yeah, alright, you're gonna just be on the last 10 minutes of the pod as we explain Peanut the squirrel. So, there is this...
Why? Because it's a squirrel.
There's this OnlyFans creator that had a raccoon and squirrel and horse farm, and he would like make OnlyFans content and different TikToks with his squirrel and his raccoon. But then his neighbor reported him because he was like, that it has rabies, and he's like, it doesn't have rabies. I'm getting the paperwork to get it legal. But then they spotted him and they raided his house, and they were looking for Fred the raccoon. But instead, first they found Peanut the squirrel, and they shot Peanut the squirrel, and then they found Fred the raccoon and euthanized him.
That is
The squirrel?
I thought they shot the squirrel, yeah.
horrible.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not doubting you. It's just crazy.
That's horrible.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they euthanized the squirrel. I don't know. I thought they shot the squirrel.
I think they euthanized the squirrel.
Shot the
I mean, if
raccoon.
The squirrel, they'd have blown it up.
Why did they go so extreme with that?
Because fucking, like we were talking about with the geese, squirrels don't fuck around, dude. They're
They
scary.
fuck around more than geese.
They did have rabies.
The police were scared, man. Peanut was probably strapped. Well, Kamala Harris killed fucking Peanut the squirrel, and that I am sorry, folks. Sign it off.
We'll go
I do wanna say it does
2 minutes
suck that
longer.
Everyone's freaking out about a squirrel when like random ass people die from cops.
Oh, we're not ending, okay?
Yeah, I'm so. That's-
Are we?
we can. Yeah. I'm so,
Yeah, Aaron, end the podcast.
all right. Sorry.
Sorry.